This game's called Dribble Tag. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll show you all the cues that I use to teach dribbling in my classroom. But for this game, the first thing you're going to need to do is designate a playing area. Now for us, that's going to be this gray box, because for this demonstration, we're not going to have many kids. If you're going to have more kids, playing area needs to be bigger, maybe inside the 3-point line, or just designate a playing area with cones. Now have kids spread out within that area. Give each one of them a basketball. They're going to use one hand to dribble the ball, and the other hand to try to knock other people's basketballs outside of the playing area. There's 3 ways to get out in this game. Number 1, if your ball were to stop bouncing at any point, you're out. Number 2, if at any point you touch the basketball with both hands at the same time, meaning you either hold it or you're slapping it with both hands, either way, you'll be out. And the third way would be if someone slaps your basketball outside of the designated lines, you're out. Now, once you're out, your job isn't over. If you're out for any reason, you're going to stand around the area. So for me, it's going to be outside the box. And you're going to try to knock away anyone's basketball that may be dribbling near you. So even when you're out, you still get to play the game. The last player left in the game that still has a basketball that they are dribbling is the winner. Before I show you the 3 cues that I use for teaching dribbling, let me make sure none of these students have a question. Class, does anybody have a question? My dog died. Okay, I'm very sorry to hear that. Does anybody have a question about basketball? Coach Polly, my mom says that my dad is a low-down, dirty, good-for-nothing. Okay, that's enough. Let's move on. Well, that was awkward. Let's go ahead and get into our cues. The first cue that I use when I'm teaching kids how to dribble a basketball is belly button. All that means is we don't want to dribble the ball above our belly button, keeping it low at all times. The second word that I use is eyes. That just means that I don't want to stare at the basketball. I want to have my eyes up, looking around me as I dribble. And the third word that I use when I'm teaching dribbling is finger pads. That just means that we can dribble with these soft pads on the bottom of our fingers, and we can dribble with these soft pads right under our fingers. But we don't want to slap the ball with our palm. Those 3 cues allow me to look at a kid and say, eyes, belly button, finger pads, and they'll know exactly what I'm talking about without me going into a big, long explanation. Guys, I hope that game and those cues help you out. Until next time, play hard and make a difference.